Hi Year 11s, in this video I'm going to take you through your nature play investigation. So this investigation is worth 25% and it is fully theory based, okay? There is no practical to go with this assignment. Now here are the performance standards. So you're assessed on investigation and 1 in the reflection. So if you're looking to achieve in that A grade band, have a look at these and see if you believe your work really fits in there. Cover page. Now, this assignment is presented in a multimodal form. So PowerPoint, all right, and there is a 600 word count allocated to the assignment. Now, because it is presented in PowerPoint, that can make it quite tricky to keep tabs on the word count. So make sure that you're tallying up each slide, all right, so that you don't go over. Now, you are going to research the importance of nature play for children in today's society. You will explain nature play and its importance in today's society. You will discuss in detail the benefits of nature play on 2 to 3 aspects of child development. You will research ways that parents or childcare centres, kindy or schools already incorporate nature play. So images can be used here, but you will also need some primary sources. So you are going to have to interview people. It is essential for this assignment that you have at least 1 to 2 primary sources. You need to make suggestions of ways that these childcare centres, kindies, schools, or at home could incorporate more nature play. And then you also need to provide in-text references for all of your information, all of your images, and submit a reference list as well. Now, just here are some of the submission processes and due dates. All right, they'll change for everyone's assignment. A guideline that will show you how to submit the assessment. And here we go. So, your research question: what is the importance of nature play and how can more of it be encouraged for young children? Now below is a table, okay, and I've tried to include tick boxes and a little bit of space for you to write your own notes, okay, but this is a guide for what information should be on what slide in the PowerPoint. All right, I am happy for you to add in a few additional slides for like title pages, that's fine, but remember your word count is important. You have 600 words, all right? So slide 1, what is nature play? Give a definition, an explanation, and some examples. Provide some pictures. Okay. We move on to the discussion part. So, slide 2. Why is nature play so important in today's society? So you could look at some statistics, all right? You could look at children today and what they spend most of their time doing. And it is not outside, okay? It's not playing outside, that's for sure. Slide 3, all right? What are some of the overall benefits of nature play for kids? In here, I want you to aim to list at least 5 benefits. All right, so research what they are and make sure you include references, and some use of images might be as good as well. We now move on to the analysis. So in the analysis, you need to choose 2 areas of child development that nature play promotes. So you need to pick 2 areas yourself. So remember, the areas are like social and emotional development, cognitive development, physical development, speech development, all right, speech and language. Okay, you need to pick 2 of those areas. Now, you might choose to pick social development, and you might look at social as a whole, okay? Or you might choose to look at specific topics within social development. So the benefits for making friends, okay, and learning other people's emotions and learning how to get along with others, all right? So you might choose to look at the broad topic, or you might choose to look at little headings underneath that, all right? It's totally up to you. So in slide 4, your first area that you have chosen to focus on, you are going to clearly list that, and you are going to explain how does nature play have a positive impact on this area of development. So you need to provide some examples or primary sources to back you up on this. Primary sources are going to be essential, all right? So how does nature play have a positive impact on the social, emotional, cognitive, physical, language development in children? All right. Once you've done area 1, on slide 5, you're then going to repeat the same thing to look at a different area. Okay, so remember, you can be specific or you can look at the areas as broad as you would like. We move on now to recommendations. So you are going to choose one of the following to focus on. So nature play at home, at school, at a childcare, or at kindy. So for some of you who have done placements, this is going to be really beneficial for you. I would probably choose your childcare or kindy, all right? And what you need to do is you need to focus on what nature play is already incorporated at home, school, childcare, or kindy, all right? Primary research should be included here, okay? So having an interview with someone who works at a kindy, chatting to one of the teachers at school here. Lots of the female teachers are actually mums themselves. So asking them, do they have any nature play at home? Okay. Their children, and they send them to childcare. Does the childcare centre that they send their kids to, does that incorporate nature play? All right. So you need to look at what nature play is already happening at home, school, a childcare, or a kindy. And I am sorry, but the girls who have done their placement, you will be at more of a disadvantage, more of an advantage, for these 2 slides. Others, you are going to have to put yourself out there and go and find the information. Slide 7, okay? You are going to make 2 suggestions for other ways that nature play could be promoted for kids at home, school, childcare, kindy. All right, so 2 ways that nature play could be promoted or made better, or if they only use wooden blocks, what other things could you add? All right, so 2 suggestions. Again, primary research and images and that can be included here to help. You will then need to finally provide a reference list. So slide 8 is a fully comprehensive reference list. All right. Now, I would say that the recommendations and the analysis component are 2 the most important parts, okay? Your references should bulk up in here in the analysis and the recommendations, and primary research has to be done. It is essential for this assignment. I cannot reiterate that more. As we scroll down, I've got some sections in here for you to fill in yourself. So considerations, I've given you, you've got 3 websites, okay, that will give you some information and some help, all right? I want you to at least find 3 more. You need at least 6 references in this assignment, okay? Getting by on just the 3 or getting by on less than that is not going to cut it, all right? You also then need to have primary sources, aiming for 2, if not more, if you can, if you want to, all right? But primary sources are a must. So write them down. Write down email addresses, contact numbers, get in touch with, I don't know, a paediatrician, a park ranger, get in touch with the council. I know that the Teacher Galley Council have just opened up some new nature play playgrounds, okay? Have a look on their website. I know that we actually have teachers at the school who taught in primary schools, all right? They might be able to give you some information. And we definitely have both male and female staff members here who are parents, okay? So they'll be able to give you the information. Images are going to be important, okay? Your word count is 600 words, so the use of annotated images might be a way that you keep your word count down. I also have a section in here for you to scribe some notes, and we have 2 articles, okay? So the benefits of nature play and benefits of nature for kids, okay? So it gives some tips and tricks, and this one actually talks about the emotional benefits, the social benefits, the physical benefits, okay? Which is what your assignment is asking from you. Now, like always, if you have any questions, please make sure you email me or speak to me in class. But apart from that, it is a pretty open and shut case. All right, you have a couple of weeks to do it. You're presenting on PowerPoint slides, so it's not a big bulk of information, and you will have plenty of class time and a drafting opportunity.